right, kindergarten, today we're doing stations. If you start at the yellow or orange table, the station you'll be doing is drawing practice with the whiteboards. You'll pick a how to draw sheet from the cart, take it back to your spot with a whiteboard and a marker. Draw the shape you see in the first step. This time I notice it's an oval. Then look at step 2. What have they added? This time they added a circle for the head overlapping the end of the oval. I'm trying to draw those shapes the same size and in the same place on my whiteboard like I see in the picture. Remember that practice like this helps us get our eye, our brain, and our hand working together as we draw. And on this one I noticed they drew 2 straight lines so that you can line up the legs of the pig. Longer legs go to the bottom line, shorter legs go to the top line. Longer leg, shorter leg. Now in the last step, they've added some details like eyes, dots on the nose, and the hooves, but they've also erased some things like those guidelines that line up the bottom of the legs and the lines between the body and the legs and where the shapes of the head and the body overlapped. Once I follow the directions to draw my pig, I could create a background, a horizon line for him to stand on, and other animals, plants, or things around there, maybe a barn. It's up to you. Then when you're done drawing, you can erase and start something new. We'll put the drawing sheets back in the appropriate drawer and erase and reset for the next group. At the second station is Legos. We're going to be building down here on our mat so it doesn't make much noise. At the other end of the table, we have Mega Bloks at those 2 seats. The third station will be coloring and drawing over here at the blue and green tables. They have their color buckets and 3 choices. You can free draw something from your imagination, or do a coloring sheet, or do a how to draw sheet. Again, you're looking for shapes in the example and redrawing the shapes on the paper until yours looks like the one next to it. When you get done drawing those Disney characters, you can color them in with crayons and markers too. At this station, you only get 1 choice of a paper. You can't take all 3, only 1. We have to make sure there's enough left for all of kindergarten. And our 4th station, down here on the rug today, we'll be building with foam blocks and Kepler wood planks. Your teacher, when we start stations, will move a couple people from each group down here to form a 4th group of students. And because we have 4 centers, we'll only be at each center for about 10 to 12 minutes today before we rotate. You might remember 1 bell ring means to freeze, listen for teacher directions, and clean up your station. She won't ring the bell twice to move until everyone is heads down, quiet, and cleaned. When you hear the double ring, then you get to move to the next station. If you're on the rug, you'll move to the yellow and orange table. If you're yellow and orange, you'll go to the back. If you're at the back, you'll come up to blue and green will go down to the rug. I hope you enjoy stations today and you get to enjoy lots of ways to be creative and imaginative artists.